Twitter profile to be Andy Maximum Overdrive Cortez, because Maximum Overdrive was a really scary movie starring Emilio Estevez in the 80s about machines coming to life. And it
Charlie
terrified
Machines.
me.
The brother, Charlie Sheen.
Oh, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Kind of Funny morning show for Tuesday, October 3rd.
What fucking day is it?
Fucking who knows, man. It's been a long ride up to this point, man. We're just going to keep going on
It's
this
been
wave
a long,
till
wild
we
ride.
break into the ocean.
Let's
you know
just
what I mean? I was going to say crash into the shore, but I said break into the ocean instead. Like we're some weird surfing bank robber.
That sounds like a fucking like an Incubus song or something.
Break into the ocean, in Mother Earth, ocean, Incubus.
They never said their name in the song. So.
They never say that?
No.
I thought they said their name in every single song.
Not
Maybe
that
that was
thing,
Smashing Pumpkins.
Smash Mouth.
It might be Smash Mouth. Or
When are they going to go on tour, huh?
Smash Mouth and Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah.
Call it the Smash Fest?
Yes,
And then I can see it in quotes, it's a smashing good time.
Can it be like a 2-day convention where fans of both of those bands all show up and there's panels?
Oh, yeah. They don't even need to do music. It's just like RTX, but it's,
They don't have to
it's
play.
the Smash RTX.
There's like karaoke
Smash
at
Expo.
night, like little karaoke events, a lot of merchandise. Well, man, we gotta get on this.
We do
dude.
have to get on
That's
this.
$1 million
ladies and
idea.
gentlemen. Everyone, thank you for joining us, of course, today live at 11 a.m., which we are every day on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. If you can't watch us live, of course, and you're new to the show and you're watching on YouTube, you're like, it's a live show? It is a live show. You can come, you can be in the chat, you can be a subscriber, which gets you little perks, lots of fun perks like little cool emotes, private chat time with us. You get to enter into the giveaway. And you get to play games with us when we play games like Friday the 13th, things like that. If you don't want to give us your hard-earned money, we totally understand. But if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription, and you can give that to us, but you have to renew it every month, and it's a big pain in the ass, but we really appreciate it. Of course, if you can't watch this on YouTube or watch this live, you can listen to this on podcast services around the world, including iTunes, SoundCloud.
Around the whole world?
And a new one that I'm calling the Andy World, the Andy Podcast Service. And
Andy
what that
Podcast
is
Service.
I go into your phone sometimes, and I just listen to what you're listening to.
Is that what that was?
Sometimes I send you
Noticed had
pictures
my
of
phone.
close-up pictures of my face, but you never respond.
You say sometimes, but it's like all the time. It happens very frequently.
I enjoy it. No, I enjoy it.
Spasmgasm makes a great point.
Yeah.
The convention can be sponsored by Smash Burger.
It could be sponsored by
Right.
Smash Burger.
I think that's a great idea.
What we do is we open it up. We say, hey, Built Burger, you want fucking in on the ground floor here?
Change your name to Smash Burger.
Change your name to Change your name to the counter. Oh, man. This is going to be a fun one to get through today. We have lots of really cool stuff coming up for you guys today. Right now, out on the channel, Cooking with Greggy, Episode 3, The Chicken Wings Return, is live for everyone. That's for all subscribers. It is not behind our Patreon wall anymore, but you know what is? The exclusive Best Steak Ever episode. If you guys are really digging Cooking with Greggy and you want to go over there and get the episode 1 week early, you can give us $1 and you can watch it. It really helps. It's awesome to support us, and it's a great episode, and I can vouch for the steak. The steak was actually really, really good.
Cool. I wish I would have had some. I wish I was invited to this.
I believe you were, and I believe you chose not to come over. Yeah, that's how in fact, I think everyone we know came over except for you. Joy was there.
Letter must have been lost in the mail.
I think that we send things through Facebook invites, and that's probably the problem, because no one checks Facebook anymore. It's for old people.
Right. I was on there yesterday.
On Facebook?
And just seeing...
Remember the other day when I was like, Andy, I don't know how to get this message back on my Facebook, and I had to give you my phone, and you looked at it, and you like scrolled around, you went to Messenger, and you're like, here it is. I was like, thanks, Andy. There's too many things.
There's just a lot of terrible
much
posts
shit.
by former classmates.
Unfollow them, dude.
Conspiracists
Unfriend them.
and stuff. Like, what do you fucking... come on.
Unfriend them. Here's my problem with Facebook. I've never understood the platform. A.
It's been out for a while. I think by now.
That's my big problem. B, I've just never been engaged in it because I've never been like, I want to share my life with you. I don't want to share my life with you people. You people get exactly what I want to show you on Nick at Night, which is the premier Instagram vlog series, and that's it. You don't get any more of me, okay? You don't want to see my fucking nephew. I don't have any nephews, but if I had a nephew, you don't get to see that, okay?
What would his name be?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Scarpino.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That's a nice name, right?
Remember the porno Emmanuel?
That's probably where I got that from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The space one. It was space, right?
No, I think...
It was like a...
I want to say Emmanuel was like one of those anthology porn series where it was like softcore on HBO.
It was very softcore.
But it was like it was like stories, like beautiful stories
thought it was
of Emmanuel.
space.
Well, it might have been Emmanuel.
I thought it was like Contact.
I don't know. I remember the Red Shoe Diaries. Remember those? Remember
No.
Red Letter Diaries? I think that was called. It was narrated by David Duchovny, and he would start every episode
Softcore?
off. Yeah, and he would start every episode off by like walking down the street, and they'd be like, "Dear Red Letter Diaries." Or maybe it was Red Shoe Diaries. Or Red Something Diaries. I have a crush on my secretary. And then it would go into the fantasy of what he was reading, but it was David Duchovny. And I thought it was really weird because it was happening during the same time as the X-Files. And I was like,
What show am I watching?
Which one of these am I supposed to jack off to? I do not.
Both, man.
No.
Fucking both.
A lot of people have been, oh my God, I got something.
You posted a tweet earlier about us doing the show, and it popped up fucking
Immediately.
instantaneously.
The internet's fast.
You, like, I saw you
Yeah.
show me the tweet, try to get like you're like, hey, is this good enough? Is this a funny tweet? And I was like, yeah, that's cute. As soon as you hit tweet, popped up.
First off, fuck you. You said it was hilarious. You were like, that's hilarious.
I didn't do that, no. But it happened so fast, and I was just kind of blown away that the internet's fast. So I think we're going to put that on the poll. Is the internet fast?
Please put that on the poll.
Because I'd
Is
like to get the
internet
public's
fast?
opinion about like how these things work.
Let's see if the internet's fast or not. While you're doing that, Jordy Light says, definitely Red Shoe Diaries. Don't know why I know that, certainly. So certainly. I know why, sir. I know why, sir.
He watched you. That's how he knows why.
Cool, Greg. Bring up this next, this thing right here. What we got here? There it is right there. A lot of people have been asking about the Team Fat Apron. The Team Fat Apron will be given away next month at the fan mail tier on our Patreon. So if you guys want one of those, go over to Patreon, support us at the fan mail tier, and you will get a Team Fat Apron in your mailbox probably next month, or at least in time for the holidays, or at least in time for 2019. At some point, you'll get one of these. But if you want one, that's your only way to do it.
2021.
2020 49.
2020 49.
2020 49.
Yeah. That's a long time in the future.
Well,
20,000 years in the future.
Galaxy far, far and away. Galaxy far, far.
You're right, man. You're right.
As a lot of you guys have known, we've seen a lot of good feedback on this. We had Max Landis back on the show for GOG 200. That is live right now. Those episodes are rolling out, and they are freaking hilarious.
It's a really eloquent and high education podcast, this episode.
Everyone got so drunk at the end, I don't think they were making any level of sense. But I appreciated it, and I had a great time.
Well, I left, and then somehow Greg's friend was here, and I was very confused.
Yeah, Ruben showed up, which was awesome. And then, but Ruben looks a lot like Jordan Vogt. What's his name?
I don't think he does.
He does. Well, it's because they have beards. That's it. So we made fun of him for that. It was just a great time. It was a great time. Let's go into the Extra Life T-shirt. Let's go ahead and show people that. Cool, Greg. Congratulations to the winner of the Extra Life T-shirt competition, Mindy Lou. You have won. This is the shirt. Yay! This is our official Team Kinda Funny Extra Life shirt. So that's awesome. I don't know if we have a shortened link where people can go buy this to support. So we'll figure that one out later.
I'm sure if you
Google
search for Team Kinda Funny,
Extra Life, or
.com/Team Kinda Funny.
kindafunny.com/Team Kinda Funny.
Nope.
Nope.
What is it?
Teespring.com.
Teespring.com.
Teespring.com/Team Kinda Funny. Got it.
Lots of mixed messages.
Put it in the chat.
It's kindafunny.com/kindafunnyteam/Teespring Kinda Funny.
Hashtag lemon party.
I'll copy and paste it into the chat right now,
Perfect.
everybody.
It also says that it's a 5-day campaign. That's not true. It's just so we can get shirts out
Big chillin'.
faster.
It's
They'll be
not a
on sale.
5-day campaign, everyone.
They'll be on sale through the end
Don't
of the
fucking
month.
believe the news, the fake media out there, you fucking sheep. It's not a 5-day campaign. Stay woke. You know what I'm saying?
Stay
Cool,
woke.
Greg?
Or if you're me, stay slept. This goes toward a very good cause. It's for the kids. Those big, beautiful kids.
Right.
So, donate. Get out there. Be someone.
Can I get a bandana?
You can do whatever the fuck you want. You want a bandana?
Yeah.
Make a bandana, son. Make
think I
me a
might.
bandana while you're at it. We'll be the Bandana Brothers. We'll call us Los Bandolitos.
Oh my God, I like that a lot.
Isn't that a movie? That's a movie already.
I've never heard of it.
I haven't either.
It's part of the Fast and Furious.
Nah, I
franchise?
don't think so. We'll call ourselves Los Bandolitos. Now the funny thing about this will be, you and I will be Bandolitos, and cool Big Chillin' over there will be Los. We'll just call him Los.
Oh,
No one's ever been called Los either, which
Somebody
is
in the
crazy.
chat says that we're blurred, but I think it's because we're sitting too far back.
No. Yeah, we are blurred.
So let me sit
Cool,
further
wait,
back.
open up the iris just a little bit, so that there's a little bit less depth.
Because I'm pretty much in here, man.
There it is. No. Right there. No. Other way. There it is,
No.
right there. Stop.
Dun, dun, dun.
There it is.
That looks great right there. Beautiful shot.
Skanka. We like to thread the fucking needle
My bad.
on this show. We like to live on the razor's edge. You know? We like to live our life a quarter mile at a time. We like to drink things that are artificially flavored blue.
Yeah.
Now you're just naming stuff that's actually happening.
I did. It's true.
I thought we were starting off very like metaphorically, and then it got very physical.
No. I just did that thing that Brick does in Anchorman, where I just started looking around the room and trying to make jokes about that. Now, Andy, little known fact.
This tastes like Pepsi Blue.
Does it taste like Pepsi Blue? Good for you. I watched Kingsman 2. The Golden Circle.
How'd you like
last
that?
weekend. I liked it. It was entertaining, but toward the end, it started making not as much sense, and there's a lot of characters that they introduce, and I think they lose track of some of them.
Okay.
So there's just a lot of stuff. It's not as, I don't think it's as tight as the first one. Granted, it's a sequel. So I want to hear what people in the chat have to say about this. If you guys have seen Kingsman, The Golden Circle, let me know what you guys thought. Overall, I thought it was cool. It was awesome to see on the big screen. The action sequences are amazing, of course, because they do that thing where it's like one continuous shot the entire time. So that's super fun. And a lot of the humor really came through on this one as well. Thought Julianne Moore did a great job. It was also awesome to see Channing Tatum and Oberon. They were both in this, although I don't really know why Channing Tatum was only in it for 5 minutes. I know there was an article about that somewhere that I just failed to read. So, Chad, if you know why Channing Tatum was only in
He was
it.
in the previews, like he's the majority of the previews.
He's in approximately 5 minutes of the movie.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Nicholas.
But Oberon's in most of it, so that's good.
I watched it. I didn't watch the first one though.
Oh, you saw part 2.
You saw
Yeah.
part 2, but you didn't see part 1. What did you
Yeah.
think of part 2?
I mean, it was cool. The whole Channing Tatum thing.
Yeah.
I like him. I think we could be friends, but as an actor, I think he's too relatable. I feel like he's like the goofy guy and the badass in a matter of seconds, and I just can't get behind that.
He is
reminds
Channing
me.
Tatum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he reminds me a lot of homeboy Jimmy Tetro, who is
In American
Dylan
Vandal.
Maxwell. Yeah, in American Vandal.
Yeah, he was fucking awesome. By the way, I finished American Vandal last night.
Yeah,
Oof. It's good.
it's good, right?
It goes really like sincere at the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, I was not expecting
Yeah,
that.
it sure does.
It was really, really well done.
Sure does.
That series is beautifully done. If you guys haven't watched that, definitely check that out. It is on Netflix. I also finished Dirk Gently. I talked about that yesterday, but I think everyone should go and see that. Or go and watch that. It's fucking awesome. It's a really, really unique show that's out there right now.
Over the weekend, I watched Blade Runner.
Had you not seen it before?
I had not seen the final cut before.
How was it?
Some definite, like some moments of like pretty bad acting for sure.
In whose?
In the final cut, like not by Harrison Ford or anything,
Right,
like
'cause he's a G.
by J.F. What I forgot his name.
Rutger Hauer?
No, I forgot the dude's name. It'll pop up here. He has like 2 letters and then a last name.
Edward James Olmos?
No, the one guy who's like making the toys and making the robots.
Oh.
The one who's
I can't. Oh.
he shelters the replicants.
Oh, like the weird nerdy guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
J.F. Sebastian.
Yeah.
Really bad. Awful.
Really?
His acting just didn't. I don't know how they thought that was okay back then, but it's really, really bad. Afterwards, I watched all of the shorts. Mm-hmm. So I started off. I went chronological. I didn't go in the order that they released them. So I watched 2022 Blackout, the anime.
Yeah.
By Watanabe, I believe, who
Yes.
directed Cowboy Bebop.
Bebop, yeah.
Really fucking cool. Visually, just amazing. Fight scenes are really awesome. But all the shorts, they gave me, I guess, some cool little story tidbits that I didn't really need to know or care
Yeah,
to
that's
know.
my question is I wonder how much you really need that context going into this. Because I guarantee knowing a lot about the world is going to help with this.
Yeah.
I started watching Blackout when it came out on YouTube about a week ago. I haven't finished it yet, just because I haven't sat down to watch it. But I definitely want to go back and watch the original Blade Runner. And then I want to do what you've done, basically, which is watch the final cut and go in. I wonder how much sales for the final cut have skyrocketed
Oh, seriously.
over the last, 2 weeks.
I've seen it all over Twitter. Like, when I posted that I watch it, so many people replied, dude, I did the same thing. I
think
watched the final cut today.
I'm very fascinated because let's hey, cool, Greg.
Yeah.
Go to RottenTomatoes.com and let's see what the tomato meter is for Blade Runner 2049 right now. Because last time I looked, it was at a 97. That was when reviews just started to get to pour out. Let's see where it's at a 94%. This is amazing, but it
Go ahead
scares
and
me.
click that up for me, Cool Greg, so I can go ahead and so we can see how many reviews are actually in. So 67 reviews.
67 reviews. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I mean, that's a lot.
Is it a lot?
That's definitely a lot, yeah.
So I think it's fair to say that a lot of people really liked this movie. This is what scares me. I want it to be great. I want to really like it, but I want it to do well also. And sometimes there's a disparity between great movies that are box office successes. So that's why I'm hoping everyone can get the word out. Everyone go fucking see Blade Runner this weekend. If you want more deep cut sci-fi that's really well thought out and beautifully made, you got to go support that movie.
Greg Miller thinks it's going to bomb.
Greg Miller thinks everything's going to bomb. He just wants... Greg Miller would be perfectly happy living in a universe that they only remake Batman v Superman every 2 years, and that's it. And they just show it on the back of Virgin America plane seats.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, I got this friend.
Yeah.
He knows 7 things. One of those things is that
Yeah.
Blade Runner is going to be a good movie.
Uh-huh.
He told me it's going to be, so I'm going to watch it.
So I know someone like that too.
Yeah.
And that person is me. I'm the keeper of 8 things.
8 things now. It was 4 so little ago.
Thing number 1 is whether or not Blade Runner 2049 is a great movie.
Okay.
Thing number 2 is whether or not The Departed is a great movie. Things 3, 4, 5, and 6 I'm holding just open. If you want we want to put anything in there, I will gladly keep them for you.
So you're just a deposit box, sort of. Like,
Pretty much, yeah. I'm just a bank.
but you still only have 3 or 4 things.
Just 2 right
But there's
now
4.
currently.
Just 2 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 7 and number 8 both are held for Nick at Night, the premiere Instagram vlog series that's happening every night on my stories.
Just Instagram stories.
Yeah. It's still a thing. Still a thing. A lot of people saying, "Hey, still doing this, huh?"
When am I going to get my
Yeah.
own nighttime show?
What?
When am I going to get a nighttime show?
Do it, man. What do you want? What do you want to call it? You got to come up with a cool name first.
Ah, you're right.
Like I came up with this
Big
amazing
Cool and
name
Cool Greg.
all on my own, which is Nick at Night. No one ever thought to do that before.
Right.
There's alliteration in that.
It kind
When
of
I said Nick
it pops.
at night,
Yeah.
it just totally fucking rolls off the tongue. It's
Nick at
crazy. No one's offered to sue me yet for it.
Yeah.
Because
But why would they? Because nobody's thought of it
No
before.
one's thought of it before.
Yeah.
So, Greg,
Who would
what
they
would
even
be
be?
your nightly series?
I'm thinking something crazy like Swear to Squad.
Swear to Squad?
I don't know, man.
Square Squad?
I'd say Big Cool and with Cool Greg.
Big
Big Coolin' with Cool Greg, or the Big Chill. We call it the Big Chill. No one's ever called anything that before. The Big Chill with Cool Greg and the music, that'd be amazing.
Man.
The Ice Age.
The Ice Age. Let's kill the dinosaurs. The Ice Age. Stupid. What a fucking dumb movie.
It's really stupid.
I just read an article on, I think it was Hollywood Reporter that was talking about, I guess Jim Carrey went on Norm Macdonald's show the other night and talked about how
How none
Tommy
of this
Lee-
is real and all this is an illusion.
we're
it's
all in the
fake.
Matrix. That's what he said.
Yeah.
No, he said Tommy Lee Jones fucking hated him when they were doing
Really?
Batman Forever. He was
You
like,
know what?
I don't know
think I've
why,
heard
but he
that
just
story.
fucking hated me.
I think I've heard that story.
Apparently, he was like, he
Who the
recants
fuck
a
is this
tale.
character actor?
Yeah, he recants a tale where he saw him in a restaurant midway through filming, and it was like, oh. And went over, he's like, hey, Tommy, how's it going? And Tommy basically was like, I fucking hate you.
That's
Like,
great.
could you imagine if Tommy Lee Jones was like, I fucking hate you? I would be like, I gotta kill myself.
I'd be so bummed out.
I'd be really bummed out.
Because I want him to be like a grandfatherly figure.
Yeah.
Like, give you advice,
wanna,
tell you
like-
how to
yeah, I wanna whittle wood
change
with
your
him.
muffler or whatever.
Whittle some wood together, buddy.
Whittle wood?
Son-in-law. He's like, can I whittle wood? Can I please whittle wood with you?
Whittle wood.
Yeah, whittle wood.
It just sounds so weird to least.
We'll say it a couple more times.
Whittle
We'll figure it
wood.
out. Anyway, long story short, I think Kingsman 2 was fun, but it was ultimately not as good as the first one, sadly. Cool, Greg, let's go into some news. First news story, top
When are
news
we
story
going to
today.
get fucking sound effects for this goddamn show? When are we going to be like, news time, news time, news time. It's time for the
Excellent.
news on news time.
News time, party on, it's excellent, Wayne's World.
Never mind, it wasn't a good idea, I guess.
You know, I didn't do our tagline, and I apologize.
What? Where the pop culture news is popping, and the cute boys, we ain't never stopping.
Right, there it is.
Yeah.
Everybody, that's what happens when Andy... You guys better get used to it, because Greg's leaving soon, so Andy is going to be my co-host pretty much for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So this is what you can expect from this show. Feel
Yeah.
free to tune in ASAP,
Never.
11 a.m. sharp every
You're about to
morning.
be a superstar.
Don't watch this show.
Andy, this is exciting news. This first news story, M. Night Shyamalan has tweeted out, Day 1, 17 years in the making, hashtag Glass. Glass, the movie Glass, has started shooting
It's such
today.
a cool fucking name for a movie.
It's fucking rad.
Right?
Especially when you realize it's a sequel to Unbreakable. It's so great. So as many of you guys know, spoilers,
Kind of funny. We
if
eat
you
glass.
saw the last M. Night Shyamalan movie, Split, it turns out that that's leading us directly back into the cinematic universe of Unbreakable, which is really, really fucking cool. And it's something that I can't believe they kept under wraps. And I probably just spoiled for you right now if you haven't seen the movie. But there's more Unbreakable coming, and that's what's happening here. I'm very excited to see this. I liked Unbreakable a lot.
I don't remember Unbreakable. I think it was one of those movies that I saw that was on TNT one afternoon, like at 4 p.m., and it was during the summer, and I just don't really recall it. But I didn't see Split either. Do I need to see Split?
Yes. I think you should see Split.
Okay.
Because Split, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is setting up more characters in this world.
That's James McAvoy, too. He's cool.
He's badass. It's actually a well-made movie, too, and it's fucking freaky as shit. I think you'll like it. You like horror movies, right?
No, it gets gay.
Okay, it's not a horror movie.
So here's what we're going to do later on this week. Speaking of horror stuff, me, Nick, and Tim are going to play some spooky games for y'all.
It's going to be really fun.
It's like a different version of party mode. We're not all going to be playing. One person's going to be playing because it's not going to be me, or else no progress in the game will be made, Nick. And so we're all going to sit back here and we're just going to watch the person play a scary game.
It's got to be Tim because Tim can't play scary games without screaming like a girl.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Tim.
Yeah, it has to be Tim.
There's no way I can play it.
No.
Well, anytime I play a horror game, I spend like 40 minutes just in the safe room contemplating, do I want to keep going?
Yeah.
All the time.
Which is the beginning of the
Silent Hill, Resident Evil, I'm just like in a room like, I guess I'm just here now.
game. I've had a few friends that are really into those games, and they're like, you gotta play this game, it's really fun. I'm like, great, I gotta escape this I gotta go into this mental asylum, and shit just gonna jump out at me. I don't like that.
No thanks.
Nah, I'm good.
No thank you.
You know, I played that Until Dawn game,
Yeah, I remember that.
and I beat it. Because I'm a winner.
I thought you lost.
Oh, I totally won. I totally won.
I thought everybody died at the end.
No, I saved, I think, 2 out of the 8 people, or whatever it was.
Not a success.
The thing is this, my character lived. Fuck all those other characters.
25%.
If all those other characters weren't smart enough to make it out of there alive, fucking Darwinism.
Hey, what are we gonna do for lunch?
I don't know. Joey, what are we doing for lunch? Joey! Joey!
Oh, sorry.
Wow, that was a lot.
I didn't see
a
it.
lot.
I didn't see you there.
What do you want to do for lunch? I know you put me in charge of making it happen.
You are the person, you are the keeper.
But
I am the
also
keeper.
not here.
He's the keeper of 8 things,
I am the
Joey.
keeper of 8 things.
You're the keeper of lunch.
But at no point in any of these 9 things is lunch.
Yeah,
I'm not the keeper of lunch.
When he
But here's
keeps,
the thing.
because he keeps all these 13 things,
There's 13.
and those 15 things have to, they don't include lunch.
It's true.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
that
what do you mean
means
you're
that
not here? You're not here for lunch?
What?
Where you where are you going for lunch?
I'm not going anywhere for lunch.
I thought you said you weren't here for lunch. You just said I'm not
Audie's
here.
not.
Oh, Audie's not here yet.
So I don't know.
Are we promoting that Audie's here?
I mean, we said it yesterday.
So I should tell everyone, hey, if we have a fucking awesome podcast coming probably around 2 or 3 o'clock today, and if you want to see it live, you have to support us on Patreon at the $1 above level. Patreon.com/kindafunny
Yeah.
to see Adi Shankar, who is the producer of Dread and the new Castlevania series. That's awesome on Netflix.
Rangers, which is the best.
That was fucking dope. And that awesome short.
Castlevania,
that he
the
did.
anime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a bad motherfucker. We're excited to meet him. I think we should order something in.
Okay.
So pick a restaurant.
Nick
Let's
is the
do it.
keeper of 22 things, okay? And
Not carbs.
not including lunch.
No. Now let me tell you a little something about lunch yesterday, Joey, that maybe you don't know. You guys all got to go to the Outback Steakhouse, and I'm sure it was a splendid day.
Oh my God.
I had
I
some.
actually had 0 complaints about Outback yesterday.
Okay.
Oh my God, so did I. You know why? Because I didn't order a fucking entree.
Yeah, we just order appetizers.
Here's what I did, dude. So we got wings for the table
then
and
you
the
got
cheese
another-
fries.
You got some more wings?
And then, what would you like for your meal, sir? Give me another order of them wings.
Yeah. Why don't you fucking hit me with an order of wings?
Bring some more of them wangs.
Why don't you give me some of this cool brown bread that they give you with the good butter, and I'll just put a chicken wing in the middle
It's
of it.
really
and
brown,
eat it.
huh?
It's so good though. It's like
It's really
so
good.
sugary good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I eat that and I'm like, it's not a carb.
Oh my! You know when I just carved the fuck out
At Outback
the Let's Play
Steakhouse.
reunion?
Yeah.
When we ate at that, like
The Argentinian steakhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Holy
fucked that up.
shit. So we hadn't eaten all day, and they bring us this bread with the fucking like olive oil sort of like dipping.
It was like a
fucking-
pesto olive oil dipping sauce that was
Holy
super. Oh
shit.
man, Andy, I looked
I
over,
ate
the
like
bread was
12
gone.
pieces of those fucking
Yeah,
things.
and I'm not normally the kind of person who does this because I don't like to.
You were very judgy.
I don't like to push my beliefs on people as far as living a low carb, a keto lifestyle. # keto kid. But I looked over at Andy and I was like, You have to stop. You have to stop.
I
this.
couldn't stop, dude.
You have to stop.
It was so fucking
I think it was
good.
also because we were so tired, and we probably should have just gone home. But we all wanted to just hang out with each other one
Barb
last
and
time.
Fareed.
Barb was there. Fareed was there. It was like, let's just go. Let's go out. But I did that thing that last night where I was like, Greg, what do you want to do? Greg's like, he just looked at me like, I can't make this decision. And I was like, cool, we're going to dinner. What we should have done was just, if we hadn't ordered pizza 3 times in a row and just eaten nothing but pizza, I would have been like, let's just go back to the house, eat pizza, and just go to bed.
Terrible decisions.
But we'd already had pizza twice.
Yes, there was a Bloomin' Onion, Melissa, with a Y. There was one.
was.
We got it exclusively for Shannon Doherty, Double D Mike. Shannon, Double D Mike, Elizabeth Melisandre Doherty.
So I went to a couple open mics last night, and the fine gentleman from Greg Miller Industries decided to come out to support my open mic habits.
A-Rock.
A-Rock was there, Snowbike Mike was there, and Cheeks Jr., Sean Mikey, Double D Doherty.
Sean Mikey C,
Sean,
Double D.
Sean Michael Shannon Doherty was there.
Heartbreak Kid.
He is woo Ric Flair. He's the Ric Flair of internet kids.
I was going to try to do the
Do it.
sweet chin music.
Oh, you give. No, man.
Did I kill you?
Why is the bottom of your shoe so clean?
Is it?
It's really clean.
Thanks, man.
So they all came out, right? And Snowbike Mike comes to the first open mic, and he's like, he's my guy. He was my guy yesterday. He's always going to be my guy.
He told a great story on GOG.
And he comes out, and he goes, wait, I want to hear that in a second. But he comes out to my open mic, and I do my set, and the guys laugh, and I had a great time. Everyone's having a great time. It was a good crowd. And I get off, and he's like, hey, man, that was great. That was great. And we're all hanging out, and he goes, oh, wait, are you going to another open mic? And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I am going to another open mic. We should go now because the sign-ups are in like 20 minutes. He goes, that's awesome, man. I can't wait to see you again. I'll be there. Didn't show up. Did not come to the second one. Just disappeared. I don't know where he is. I hope he's safe.
I hope he's
have
alive.
any details on where Snowbike Mike is, please tweet at me. Tweet at Nick_Scarpino. Let me know.
Tweet at SFPD.
We're worried
sick
about
of
you, Snowbike.
I'm sure he's fine.
We're worried about you. What did he tell on GOG yesterday?
He told a story about how at this venue it was known for people buying like fake tickets, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of like counterfeit and stuff. So he had bought a fake ticket, and he's super excited. And then he gets there, and the venue people are like, "There's a fake ticket, sorry, man." So he's like, "What the fuck?" And somebody else had gotten a fake ticket, and it was Chuck Liddell,
Chuck Liddell got a fake ticket?
and along with him. So Chuck Liddell's getting pissed off at this worker. He's like, "Let me in. I bought this fucking
I'll
ticket."
tell you one thing right now. I don't want Chuck Liddell pissed off at me.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, so he was getting mad at the venue or whatever, and then like I guess they just let him in or whatever. And Chuck Liddell looks at so Mike. He's like, "You're with me, man. You guys are with me." So they all like went inside together and like.
That's
just
awesome.
So fucking.
That
funny,
is
dude.
amazing.
It was so funny, man.
All right.
He's a treat. He's a fucking treat.
Well, if anyone knows if Snowbike Mike is still alive,
Big Mike.
please tweet at Nick_Scarpino and let me know. If you have a picture of Snowbike Mike,
Did you
right
say
now-
under Scarpino?
Did I? Underscore Scarpino?
Nick Scarpino.
I don't like that.
Really?
That's fucking cheap. But I do like Greg Thriller.
Greg Thriller's good. What about Nick Scarpino? No thanks. I'm too scared. Spooky. Halloween.
How about Nick Scarpino no carbs for Halloween? Hashtag no carbs for Halloween. Hashtag when I
Carbs
go
are
to your door,
spooky.
you better give me some fucking beef jerky. Some jerky of beef.
You're a
Some
fucking.
goddamn jerky beef.
You're disgusting, dude. I have no respect for you right now.
I was having a down day the other day.
Sure.
Went to my first open mic in a while last week, and I just did not do very well. And sometimes I reward myself for bad behavior
Goldfish.
with goldfish. But
Yes.
here's the deal. Here's the deal, sir. And I'm ashamed to tell you this.
No, don't be. Don't you
ashamed
ever
to
be.
tell you
No,
this.
dude, it's just you and me here.
I went to 2 different liquor stores. None of them had the normal goldfish.
You got whole grain,
I got goldfish colors,
rainbow.
and it was fucking terrible.
They're not. It's the same.
No,
flavor.
this one had it. Now that's what you think, right? I was like, oh, they
it's
just
not
color
like
them.
you're not getting berry and cucumber and mango.
No. They put in this one. I swear to God, they put different flavors on each of the colors of the goldfish. So the brown ones tasted like kind of Chipotle-y or like pizza-y. It was an off taste. I'll bring them to you. I'll do a taste test.
Okay,
blind taste
I would
test.
love to do that.
Guarantee you'll be like, what the fuck are these?
I would love to
You
do
just smell them, you'll be like, no.
Have you ever had the strawberries and cream one?
Here's what should be on a goldfish. Salt. That's it. It should be a lightly cheddarized cracker with a little bit of salt on top of it. Don't fucking whole grain it. That's bullshit, by the way. They're not any better for you. It's just a stupid gimmick. Okay? Don't fucking pizzaize them. Because if you want pizza, get pizza. Okay? Leave the goldfish alone.
Oh shit.
Okay?
Let's get this going, guys.
Hashtag leave the... Let me ask you, put it on the poll.
Okay.
Should goldfish be any other flavors than goldfish?
Should goldfish be any other flavor than goldfish?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question.
Yes.
It's something I've been meaning to get off my chest for a long
Yes or
time
no?
too.
Dylan says pretzel goldfish, good too. Dylan, no, we just fucking established this, sir. There was one flavor of goldfish. Everything else is some bastardized version of the best snack cracker on the planet.
Now, so you got me really hot and bothered and riled up, and I was fucking horny all day, dude. Because you're like, I had a bag of goldfish today, and you said that they were very toasty.
Oh, man.
And that is just,
now, here's the deal.
That gets my quill wet.
The goldfish I had prior, the bag that I had prior, was almost burned. Like, you looked at the goldfish, and
That's
they were
my
a little
favorite.
flat,
Oof.
and they were toasty on top. And I smelled them, and they smelled like fresh toast. And I was like, now, not my favorite. I still like light, fluffy goldfish because I like to mash them up and make a little pudding in my mouth.
These pants just got tighter.
You know what I mean?
What.
I like to put them out, and I suck on them
Oh, you do that too.
like that, and then I swallow them, and then I do it all over again.
Here's the method I was telling Elise about. I get the goldfish. Cool Greg, can you listen to this? It's very important.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not important. I get the cracker and I put it in my mouth vertically, right?
Yeah.
So imagine
Its tail is stuck in your mouth.
imagine my chompers like this, Cool Greg. I put the goldfish in. This isn't.
That's my phone.
Standing up. Hold
It's
on.
too small.
Okay. I put the goldfish in vertically in between my chompers.
Yeah.
And then I lightly clip, and it almost cracks like a pistachio shell.
Just cuts it in half.
In half, and then I had 2 goldfish crackers.
I want to know how the goldfish
Just
are
because you
made.
got, well, like
Because
they
I want
catch
to know how
them.
they take both sides and fuse them together.
It's a special pond.
Is it a pond?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that's what they call the assembly line that makes the goldfish.
Oh,
The
that'd be
pond.
great,
That'd
dude.
be awesome. Hey, goldfish makers. Hey, Keebler Elves or Pepperidge Farms, whoever the fuck makes goldfish.
I can hear them saying like, "Hey, we have a violation 314."
We got a
at the
problem
pond."
on the pond.
Yeah, dude.
We gotta go fix the pond.
There's a shooter in the grassy knoll near the pond.
Oh no, too soon. Too soon for
Oh,
shooter jokes.
man.
Let's not.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking JFK.
Yeah, let's steer clear of people shooting out
Yeah, you're right.
into ponds of people.
Yeah, I really brought this down.
That's bad.
Sorry, everyone.
Cool Greg and the music. Let's go into the next story. Jared Leto stars Hugh Hefner in biopic. Biopic exclusive.
Do you say biopic?
I say biopic, but I always say biopic first because that's how I read it, and then I remember I'm a fucking idiot.
You're just like fucking Anchorman reading whatever he says.
I rock Leto will play the Playboy mogul in Brett Ratner's planned project. Jared Leto, 45,
Your phone, sorry.
will soon be donning the iconic silk pajamas and smoking jacket of Playboy founder Hugh Hefner, who died September 27th at age 91 for an upcoming biopic from Brett Ratner. Quote, Jared is an old friend, says Ratner, 48, who will direct the film. When he heard I got the rights to Hef's story, he told me, I want to play him, I want to understand him, and I really believe Jared can do it. He's one of the great actors of today. The project is in early development with Ratner's Rat Pack Entertainment. The director-producer has been set on helming the movie since 2007, when it was initially set up at Universal Pictures and Imagine Entertainment. Robert Downey Jr. had once been attached to play Hef. That would have been fucking amazing as well.
That would have been.
When the rights expired, they were purchased by producer Jerry Weintraub, who did Ocean's 11 and HBO's Westworld. For Warner Brothers, after Weintraub died in 2015, Ratner snapped up the rights for his own company. Ratner says, my goal is to do the motion picture as an event. In April, Ratner invited Leto to the Playboy Mansion for the premiere of Amazon's docuseries American Playboy, the Hugh Hefner story, which I've recommended. It's very good.
You've recommended that to me before?
I have, to everyone.
I probably wasn't listening.
You probably don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Which doubled as a celebration of Hefner turning 91. Ratner had hoped to introduce Leto to the man he'd playing on the big screen, but Hefner was in failing health and not greeting guests that day. But Ratner isn't worried. There's enough footage of Hef out there that Jared will be able to get as much information as he wants, he says. Ratner also plans to reboot the Hefner-hosted late 1960s talk show, Playboy After Dark. Now, Playboy After Dark, by the way, is a genius idea. Have you seen this?
No.
It's basically, if this is the one I'm thinking of, it's basically Hugh Hefner in a giant like flat that looks exactly like the one that Bruce Wayne was in Batman: The Dark Knight. You know, that badass like penthouse suite.
Oh, sure.
And all of his friends are there, and he just kind of floats around and talks to his friends. So it's like if all of our friends were here and there was a camera on.
Is it a reality show?
No, it was like it was like reality show. It was like a variety show.
Oh, okay.
So like one day he'd be like, let's go over to the piano and see who's there. It would be like Dean Martin would be like, hey, baby, he'd be like, here's the booze.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Goodbye, Seattle.
I was gonna say the
Fucking
same
Miss Fraser.
fucking
Anyway,
thing.
this sounds fascinating. The docudrama series, Hugh Hefner, American Playboy, I thought was good. I think it was a little one-sided, so it'll be interesting to see how Ratner treats this story, to see if he paints Hugh as an actual three-dimensional character this time.
Brett Ratner's a dirtbag, right?
I don't know if he's a dirtbag. I know there's some stuff that's come out in the past of him acting inappropriately toward some women. Yeah. I mean, let's bring it. Can you scroll down?
I'll tell you what, though, man. Jared Leto, he's got a good face.
I don't know if he looks like a dirtbag there. I think he looks like pretty okay in his. Jared Leto, by the way.
Jared Leto can do whatever he wants to his body.
He can do whatever he wants.
And he's got such a good face.
He can still look cool. When you're that good looking.
I'm gonna take it to Twitter.
He's wearing a denim jacket with that Sherpa or whatever that fur around it and butterflies patches on it.
He looks like
he still looks fucking cool.
Looks like he's in that movie when they're scaling Mount Everest or whatever.
If I wore that, someone would be like, Nick, give that back to your little sister. And then I'd be like, sir, I don't have a little sister. And they'd be like, who did you steal that jacket? And I said, I killed her.
She's been dead for 30 years.
She's been dead. She's been dead. I killed her in utero. Let's go into the next news story real quick. And then we'll we'll just do this.
How do you spell Jared Leto? Is it with a D or Jarrett?
Jared.
Oh, with a D. There we go.
Ben Affleck described Henry Cavill's Justice League mustache. Just makes us want it in the movie even more. Not much here. He just has a quote from Ben Affleck saying, quote, "It was a full-on porn star mustache. He looked like a porn star from the 70s, just with a better body. It's a different twist on Superman."
I would argue that most porn stars in the 70s had great
pretty
bodies.
good bodies.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ben Affleck's been watching a lot of porn. He probably hasn't had to watch porn in a while. He's a pretty good-looking guy, very successful, so it's good for him. Quickly, next news story. This is from yesterday. There's apparently a Batman Ninja anime, which is arriving in 2018 from the people who gave us Afro Samurai.
Yes.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Cool. When can we have it?
2018. I already said that,
okay.
sir. Why don't you pay attention for once in your life? Quote, Warner Brothers Japan and Warner Brothers Home Entertainment team for an eye-popping addition to the Batman animated legacy with Batman Ninja, a spectacular all-anime film coming in 2018. Be among the first to witness the premiere of colorful footage from this imaginative take on Batman and many of his connected characters. Panelists will include director Junpei Mizuzaki, character designer Takashi Okazaki. Okazaki. Do you know him?
No,
No, you
I
just
don't.
read it. Why don't you read the rest of this? Then you fucking smart.
Is working on the Batman anime, which will have a panel at New York Comic Con next weekend, revealing more about Batman Ninja anime. Why do they say Batman Ninja anime so soon?
I
so
don't
frequently?
know, but I also don't understand why they describe it as be amongst the first to witness the premiere of colorful footage.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't think that translated
We're
properly.
using colors in this animation.
It's a cartoon that's colorful.
Do you think it was just a weird translation?
I think that's a bad
okay.
translation. I think what they probably meant was be the first to like this awesome footage. But it probably translated to colorful because the English language is fucking stupid. What?
I know that you hate twin stick shooters.
I don't like them. No. They're dumb.
You can't just blanket statement that.
All of them are dumb.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, you have to play Ruiner. I'm telling you.
I won't do it. Here's why I don't like twin stick shooters. I had a couple bad taste in my mouth from them, right?
Of all the 8 things you know that you hold the keys to.
Right. Number 4 is I don't like twin stick shooters. They're bad. Because they always inevitably wind up to be like, ew, all these things are coming at you on screen. You have to just blow them all away. It's fucking boring.
This is
mind-numbing.
okay. Ruiner is
Mind-numbing.
not like a mind-numbing arcadey sort of. Here's these colors. It's like,
Cool, Greg. Look up Ruiner for me. Ruiner game, twin
oh
stick
my god,
shooter.
please, yes.
Let's look at this because Andy's been talking about this fucking game for 17 weeks, and I'm tired of it.
Oh, just Ruiner game's fine. And then go to videos. Go to the top video. We'll see that gameplay.
Show everyone?
Yeah, but maybe we don't. Just leave it on mute
It's
or whatever.
fine.
So it's very, very cyberpunk, right? There's a lot of
looks
blood. It's
really
very
cool.
ultra violent.
You sold me so far.
The lighting is really rad, and it has these like cool art. Whenever you encounter bad guys, like really cool key art pops up, and it's like a really cool looking gang boss, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Sort of shit.
Is this on PS4?
Yes.
I'll play it.
Dude, it's fucking rad, dude.
I'll play it. I think the disconnect for me is that twin stick shooters are just, they feel very foreign to me. So I haven't, I don't have the muscle memory for them just yet, you know?
There's a cool like dash mechanic. You can like throw down a shield.
Skip forward to when you're fighting bosses.
Yeah.
Can you
Skip forward
for
a
me?
little bit, Cool Greg.
Can you give Daddy a little skip forward?
Oh, here. Move back, Cool Greg. Look forward. I'll tell you to move forward. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going, big dog. Keep going, right there. Like where you see those pictures of the girl right there. So like the key art that pops up. Well, obviously this isn't in English or whatever.
That's really cool. What's it,
But yeah, these are the characters that pop
is
up,
cool
and that's
looking.
you. You know, it's just it's cool, man. It's a cool vibe.
All
It's
right.
straight up Blade Runner.
I'll check it out. I need a game to play right now. So maybe I'll play that one
Just
next.
check it out. Ask
And you
Greg
and
to get you a code.
Okay. Greg! Give me a code of Ruiner. Okay, I fucking hate you. Okay, cool. Well, he got me.
Team Fat or whatever. Whatever the fuck he says. Yeah.
Make fun of Ruiner?
No, can I get a code?
No, you earned it.
Fucking
What if
earn
I do
it.
this?
Burn that.
Okay, what? Wait. Whoa, I mean, like, I know, I'm sorry, I've been heads down. There's a lot of stuff to get done before I go to New York to hang
Right,
out with these
sure,
WWE
right.
superstars.
Yeah.
Inside
Oh, give me
bands,
a,
all
give
this other
me,
stuff.
give me.
So what is this shirt?
Let's get it.
It's just a show. I got this thing tonight, so I just thought I'd dress nice.
It looks like what Bruce Wayne would wear when he's like, when he's just hanging,
Is he
when he's
when
when he's lamping.
Bruce Wayne, when he's lamping.
when he's lamping.
When he's
because it
glamping?
looks like no, it's lamping.
lamping?
It's from Curb.
It's a
It's
very-
from Curb
it's a
Your
very-
Enthusiasm. But it's just the two-tone nature of it. Like
Yeah.
this material would be like some sort of hard leather, and this would be like carbon fiber.
Oh, so if I got stabbed.
Do the. Look at my hand. Oh, he's alive.
Oh no, his heart's beating.
You
Flatliners.
guys are weird.
That's it for everyone. Go play Ruiner. That's it for news stories right now. I'm gonna go into tips. Panzer D2 is giving us a nice tip. It said, Andy, Nick, please stop never stopping. Big question with the '90s remake popping left and right. Where is the Are You Afraid of the Dark remake or revival?
Let's get it.
That's true.
get it.
We got a Goosebumps revival.
No one
Where's
asked for
Are You
that
Afraid
shit.
of the Dark?
I don't know. The GM says, hey Nick, I'm a project manager trying to enter the games industry as a producer. What does it take to be a producer? Any tips? Be maybe a games cast with you and a studio producer. Cheers.
What does that mean?
Well, a producer in the gaming industry is a lot different than producer in the
way
movie
different.
industry. But ultimately, top line, top level, they're both the same. You're just a high-level project manager. What does it take? You have to be responsible for every single aspect of the game, whether or not you're responsible for it. That's what a really good producer does. I had it described to me best as in theater. Someone was like, the producer is the person that's responsible for everything from finding the funding to cleaning the bathrooms.
Be bossy, but don't be bossy.
Be sexy, but in an aloof way.
Yeah. Be sexy and horny, but don't be sexy.
Don't
You know?
tread on me.
Was
Don't tread on me.
Was there a Are You Afraid of the Dark movie?
No, I think there was a Alone in the Dark movie, but I don't think
Like
they
a
ever made
TV
it.
movie?
Yeah, maybe.
While you're reading tips on, it's you know what? It's push-up time, Cool Greg. While
it?
he's doing push-ups, yeah.
Oh shit.
You guys do some push-ups. Michael Game says, today marks the end of my 29th trip around the sun. Here is my tax to celebrate. It's fantastic.
I thought he was an astronaut for a second.
I thought he was too.
Yeah.
Taco 4000 says, Nick is looking better. No, Nick is a better looking Rafi from the league. No need to watch the whole clip. You'll get the point. He gave us a fun clip.
Did you ever watch the league?
No.
Oh my god, dude.
Is it funny?
The character Rafi is one of my favorite TV characters.
That's what's his name?
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Fucking. He's
But
a,
then
he's a
Seth
comedian.
Rogen pops up for certain episodes
Does
just
he?
because, like, you could tell he just kind of wants to be a part of it. So they're
Yeah.
like, of course.
Seth Rogen's at that place where he can just kind of pop into shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Man, I had the single most annoying theater going experience in the last year of my life.
Tell
When
me
I went and
about
saw- I went and saw Kingsman 2, and these two women next to me would not stop talking to each other the entire time about everything. And this is just the previews. It got so bad that I actually got up and just moved to a different part of the theater. But during the Disaster Artist preview, the girls are like, ew, this looks bad. Why does he keep talking in that voice? Why is he talking in that voice? And I'm like, oh my god, this
You don't
is...
fucking get it.
I'm like,
idiots.
this is it's based on a true story. It's a real human that it's based off of. But they didn't understand it, and I didn't have the patience to explain it to them, so instead,
Did you throw ice at them?
no, I didn't have any ice. That I wanted to spare.
Did you throw popcorn at them?
No, I don't eat carbs.
You're a fuck.
I know.
You're a fucker, dude. You just disappoint me.
You don't get this rotund belly from eating fucking carbohydrates. You know what I'm talking about, bro. I like to keep it fucking flat. and rotund.
Keep it tight.
Keeping it tight. Let's go into PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO. Today, Paul.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Is shouting out Eric Heitz? How would you say this person's last name?
Heights.
Heights. The perfect human being deserves the highest of shoutouts. Take a journey with me. It's the day of the SNES Classic pre-orders.
I'm imagining it.
I am sitting with 2 computers waiting anxiously to lock in my pre-order. The minute the pre-orders are available, they are all gone. Furiously, I tweeted out to my anger to Best Buy and EB Games, GameStop, who comes to my rescue, none other than Eric. Eric has already locked in his pre-order, but being a KF best friend means you go the distance. This beautiful son of a bitch
He's going the
managed
distance.
to secure another pre-order, which he has graciously offered to me. Ladies and gentlemen, I met Eric at Kinda Funny Live 3, and truly he is the definition of a homie. We became instant friends and bonded in the front row at KFL 3. Eric, you're the best. Thanks, man. And he goes on to say, I love this KF community. Please shout out Eric and give him a follow on Twitter at Brudanos25. That's Brudanos 25. And Paul is a regular Friday. A regular Friday on Twitter. That's a great Twitter name.
Irregular Friday.
A regular Friday. Not irregular. Irregular Friday. Sit down. What are you doing?
I'm just...
You're making me fucking nervous. You are making me nervous, sir. Of course, if you want to shout out a best friend, go to kindafunny.com/bestfriend, fill out the form, and you can nominate someone in the community that you think is doing an awesome job. Andy.
What's up?
Now is the time on Sprockets when we dance. It's giveaway time.
Giveaway!
This week's giveaway is brought to you by no one. We don't have sponsors this
one.
week, so you don't have to hear the spiel.
We were like, you know what? We're not fucking sellouts anymore until they want to advertise us again. Then
and
we'll be
then
sellouts.
we sell out faster than Ben Affleck.
And Usain Bolt running around the space station.
You guys taking off first? I got some things on my mind that I need someone to say.
Well, let me do the giveaway first, and then we'll go into the comments and things to say section of this
Right.
of this video. Today's giveaway, we are giving away Songbringer on PS4, and that goes to beep boop bop boop 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 bop. Kinda Funny Games Patreon James Hastings. Congratulations.
Remember this?
Congratulations, James Hastings.
The store Hastings. You never heard of Hastings? Cool, Greg. Do you know what Hastings is?
No, I don't remember that.
Never had that.
Google.
Hastings is like Sam Goody. Or an FYE.
No.
Yeah, there we go. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and open up some images.
Okay.
Can you bring that up, Cool Greg? To show the fine people of Kinda Funny Games Twitch. Hastings. Discover your entertainment. Books, musics, and videos.
That's super fun. It looks like a bargain store. Like a $1 store, you know?
It kind of does. A logo kind of gives you that vibe.
They need a Hastings. You got to up your logo. It
Well,
looks
congrats, James Hastings.
like... Good job, James Hastings. Of course, if you guys want to be entered to win, there's 4 ways. You can be in the Twitch chat right now. You can be a Twitch sub. You can go support us at patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames at the $2 above level, and you get entered to win automatically. We love you all. Let's go into the Colin Moriarty 3 and 3. We will take 3 questions, comments, concerns, or compliments from non-subscribers, and then we will go to the
said he
chosen
had
few.
something he wanted to get
Cool,
off
Greg,
the
you
line.
kick this off. What's cracking? What's shackling?
I'll just fuck my shit. I ain't got shit to
What's
say.
big Colin?
Damn.
Sorry.
He's just
What did we
laughing.
decide that your Instagram series was going to be called? That's going to be Rival Mine, that you're totally fucking competing with me now?
I don't know. I just think nighttime with me walking around with a camera, I'll get some good footage.
I think
good
the big-
content, as you guys like to call it.
I think we call it the Big Chill. Let's call it Big Chillin'.
The big chill.
Let's call it Big Chillin' with Cool Greg.
Big chillin'.
I like
Chill.
that. Big Chillin' with Cool Greg.
So how do you feel about having a true rival in late night entertainment?
I am not gonna lie. I'm not letting on how intimidated I am by
But you
this,
are.
but I am terrified.
feeling the heat.
I am fucking feeling the heat to step up my game because Cool Greg sees the world in a different light, and he sees a part of the city that I just am not privy to.
Sure, yeah.
He's like he's like the Dark Knight.
No, he really is.
He really is. He goes around to places like one time he was like, "Hey man, look off in the distance. You see that white fence? Look to the right. That tree? That's where it goes down." And I'm like, "What goes down?" And then I turned around, he was gone. You know what I mean? He just fucking Batman on me. He just Dark
Nice,
Knight on
dude,
me.
nice.
I was like, "Fuck, that's what that feels like."
The only analogy I can think of is that it's 2004. You are Phil Mickelson, rounding out that back 9 on the golf course.
Thanks, man. I love golf analogies.
And you got Tiger Woods hot
Yeah.
on your heels.
Tiger
coming for
Woods,
ya.
y'all.
So you're confident right now, but you know that like it's the final day. It's Sunday.
Why can't I be
He's
Tiger
wearing
Woods in
red.
this?
Because he's cool, man. He's a cool guy.
He's cooler than me.
He's cool, way cooler than you. Yeah,
Phil
you're Phil
Mickelson not
Mickelson.
cool? Fuck Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson's a lefty, but also lots of tax fraud. Lots of tax
Why
issues.
did you think of me when you decided to have?
I don't know. Just get that vibe.
All right, continue with your stupid analogy.
So yeah, like you're feeling confident it's a final day, but Tiger Woods is hot on your heels, and you know that like, fuck, I have to be perfect in order to not be overtaken by that fucking red villain, because he always wears red on Sundays, like to, it's like an intimidation tactic sort of thing. And Cool Greg is Tiger Woods, and he's coming for you. He's gonna beat your ass.
So let me get this straight. I get the guy who's a weird-ass left-handed golfer who may or may not be in jail currently for tax evasion.
He's not in jail.
Cool Greg
What's weird,
gets
though, Tiger
one of the
Woods-
greatest athletes of all time.
Tiger Woods is like, he gets a lot of flack for the whole cheating stuff.
Let me
He had
ask
a lot
you
of
this-
prostitutes and stuff.
Well, whatever.
But Tiger Woods got way more shit than Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson gets a pass because he's like a nice dude on camera and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Also, I think his wife was battling cancer at one point, so it's like, oh, we feel bad for him,
That
sort of
gets you
thing.
some extra points, yeah.
But yeah, he's undergoing like a lot of like tax issues and IRS problems where he's like, essentially he ran like a pyramid scheme sort of thing recently.
That's smart.
And yeah, but nobody covers it because he's not Tiger Woods.
Let me ask you this question.
Let me hear it.
If Cool Greg's LeBron James, who am I in basketball?
If Cool Greg is LeBron James, I would say that you are Avery Johnson. He used to be the point guard for the Spurs, like in 1999, when they won their first ring.
Okay, so he's old.
Very, very short.
I hear, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm short too. It's but yeah,
Somehow when
can
you say it,
can
that's
you Google
not something.
Avery Johnson for me, Cool
Okay.
Greg?
Yeah.
We'll bring that up while Nick's looking at the chat. I might as well just call you Avery.
Barry Bumfoyd says party mode is pyramid scheme.
Go ahead and hit images.
He's a good-looking man. I'll take that.
But he was very, very tiny. Like there's images of him standing next to, like look, the one on the right, Cool Greg, the group photo.
The group photo down,
right there.
Let's look at that. That's how I always feel.
And the guy immediately to his left, he's a coach now in the NBA. Well, so is Avery Johnson. But look at Tim Duncan, number 21. Look at that fucking G. Tim Duncan is.
Can you
the
name
best.
all the people in that picture?
No, not really. Obviously, number 3 is Williams.
Fake fan.
Yeah, I just didn't. I was kind of too young at that time.
Fake fan. Lexi Gunner says Nick is really Shezerbiak?
Wally Zerbiak. Yeah, you're kind of right. Wally Zerbiak.
Jeez, that's a last name. if I
Man,
ever
that's a
saw
good one. Or you know what? I might go for the Red Rocket, Matt Bonner.
I'll take Matt Bonner.
He's a redhead dude.
yeah.
very
I like
kinda-
Matt Bonner. I like
kinda
the
doughy
actor
white
Matt
guy.
Bonner also. I think he's a very good-looking gentleman.
Matt is an
So I'll
actor,
take
Matt Bonner?
that. Yeah, he was in Suits.
He was in Born Conspiracy.
I'm just gonna pretend like you're not talking.
Born Conspiracy.
Ignacio Rojas asks a question that's super spoilery, so don't read that in the chat. Let's not spoil. Let's go into sub-only mode now.
What did Ignacio Rojas say? Did we fucking delete his comment if he's putting out spoilers stuff?
Ryan Santilli says, Andy, with the recent changes to the Cavaliers roster, do you still consider Golden State as the favorites?
Oh, overwhelmingly, yes.
How come you don't get on the bandwagon of Golden State Warriors?
Because that doesn't
You
happen.
live here now.
No.
You should.
Fuck location shit.
Everyone that is a Golden State Warrior fan is a Fairweather fan anyway, so why didn't you just join the fucking bandwagon?
Cool Greg talked about how he got called out the other day. So check
It
this
was
out.
horrible.
What
bruh.
happened?
I was outside smoking a cigar or something, right?
course
One
you
of Paula Gallagher's uncles, I think, came up to me, was talking to me about my hacks. Obviously, I had the Warriors hat on.
Right.
You know, so he starts talking
So
about
if
that.
I'm not mistaken, it's the same one you're wearing currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he literally calls me out for being just a guy from San Francisco. So not a real fan, right?
Right.
Man, my drunk ass starts talking about Kyle Thompson, who, let me tell you, isn't on the Warriors. His name's Klay Thompson.
Right.
So
Klay
halfway
Thompson
through
is
the
the real one.
conversation, he finally decides to correct me. I was done. I was so fucking embarrassed, bro. I had to walk away, dude.
So Cool Greg is like defending his case, like,
Right.
no, I'm a real Warriors fan. I love Kyle Thompson. The guy's like, it's Klay Thompson. What are you talking about?
I have done that in every conversation I've ever had. That's exactly how I feel.
It sucks.
That is how I feel. You got to be careful with that. But I don't think there's anyone out there that wouldn't believe you're an amazing fan of the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, I'm just not
You've
an
been a fan
encyclopedia.
forever.
I don't got the information. I watch wrestling every week on a religiously almost.
Right.
You asked me what
Right.
happened 3 weeks ago. I don't fucking remember. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just how my life works.
The only reason I'll say
Passion, all right?
that Cool Greg is not a
Fair.
diehard. I'll say he's a fan. I won't say he's a diehard because the day that they won the ring, that they were beating the Cavs and they won in Game 5, Cool Greg was sitting here playing the Simpsons Hit and Run on his Instagram live feed.
I have been called out by Andy
And
for this
I-
before on camera, and I didn't get to say, when I first got hired here in that time, I had strict rules about cutting back on drinking, which I took very serious.
Yeah,
So I wasn't going
those
to
are
go
out
to
the
a bar
window,
alone.
right.
And on top of that, I don't got cable or any way to watch
Sure.
TV at home. So just putting it out there.
No, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Give and take.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah, someone asked Spasmgasm440 says, "Yo Andy, can you play any Tom Petty?"
Rest in peace, man.
R.I.P. You can't play any Tom Petty.
No, I can't.
We,
I mean, I could probably learn.
I was
but-
at an open mic last night, and two people started arguing over whether or not Tom Petty was alive because there was conflicting reports yesterday. But I'm pretty sure he's dead, right?
Well, no. The first reports that came out said he's
He was
dead.
in the hospital.
No,
Okay.
like it was like he's going to the hospital, cardiac arrest. Then like 20 minutes later, it was like he's reported dead at the age of 66. This happened like at 2 p.m. or whatever, early in the afternoon. And then it ended up that those reports were false.
Okay.
He had not died yet. He died like around later in the evening or whatever. But yeah, the reports were going all day like, is he dead? Is he still alive? Nobody really knew until his manager came out and said on Twitter, he's dead. Yeah.
okay.
Patton Oswalt had a great tweet, and he was like, Tom Petty's a fucking coolest because he can die twice in a day.
Hell yeah, he can.
Sort of thing. And it was like, man,
Fucking
that's
G.
cool. Yeah, that's
G.
really
That's
heartbreaking.
sad. He wasn't that old. He was
I
only
thought
like
he was
66
I thought he was older than 66 for some
Yeah,
reason.
not
I
that
thought he
old.
may have been like 75. Did they say it like that? It's kind of weird.
75. Well, that is weird because you're saying it
Kinda
fucking
weird,
weird. Let's take one more. The Ben Como says, Nick, I get the style difference between anime and regular animated movies, but do you know if there's any difference in the actual production? I don't think so. I think it's all just animated.
Yeah.
And that's it. With that amazing
What a
insight
What a crazy
into
fucking
animated
ending.
production. You know, I don't know a lot about animated production. Okay, I've never really done an anime style series, but you know who has? Adi Shankar, and he'll be with us
Whoa!
in 3 hours. So if you're not a Patreon supporter, well, you better get off your fucking high horse, sir, and get down in the mud with the rest of us, because it's going to be one hell of a live podcast that you're going to miss out on. Are you saying to yourself, sir, I'll just wait a week and get it when it comes out? You're smart. You're smarter than I am.
But don't do that. You
But
gotta
don't do
feed
that.
me.
It's not fun. It's
Don't
not
you
fun. Plus,
want-
you get to be in the chat with us. We do a little time with the chat pre and post show.
Right.
You get to see all the shenanigans and setting up. Inevitably, Andy says something super racist at the beginning that we have to cut out, but you can actually see that if you guys watch live.
You can get that live.
It's live. When it's live, it's almost like it's reality.
You get a lot of people I've seen on Reddit like asking for the pre and post show to go on YouTube. Never. Those are for the patrons.
Here's what
only.
you're gonna take. You take that that opinion, that suggestion, cram it down Cool Greg's throat. You know, like when Rocco does that thing where he's like, oh.
Rocco.
Nah, don't worry about it. I watched this stupid documentary about a porn star the other day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'll be sticking around to read subscribers. Andy is going to go away a little bit. We'll get some lunch later. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific time, for another exciting, kind of funny morning show. Stick around for Kind of Funny Games Daily. Love you, boss.
Nick is the keeper of 9 things, and one of those things is anime production.
It's very true. I know a lot
Thank
about
you,
anime
Panzer.
production. That's for sure.
Bye, y'all.